usually do a lot of cardio in that 30 minutes. So that cardio will burn a lot of fat for them.
Body needs different kinds of work.
But people with different ailments or different age groups will not be that comfortable. So what would you suggest them?
I'm sure those will definitely have outside guidance.
So how do they get back to that life where they feel active for themselves?
Firstly, what we have to do is make sure you're making a schedule for yourself.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪ್ರಜಾವಾಹಿನಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾನು ಅರ್ಚನಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಅನಿಶ್ಚಿತ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಳಿಯುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮರ್. She has not only represented India at the Asian School of Championship in Singapore in 2001 but also holds a national record on her name in swimming. It's none other than Veena Jain. Yes, she has been one of the prominent names in the fitness industry over 15 years and has an accomplished career with various certifications ranging from high-intensity training to flexibility and stretches. Currently, she is working as the core management team for a fitness center in Bangalore. It's a pleasure to have her on my show. Let's welcome Veena Jain. Namaskara, Veena.
Namaskara, Archana. Thank you.
Veena, you have been an active person all your life. Always being to the gym or to the pool and keeping yourself active. So how has lockdown treated you? What are the changes?
Lockdown initially was very hard to accept because we were so used to going to the gym every single day. Suddenly there is like no gyms, everything is shut. We were like completely lost for 1 week or so. We didn't know what to do, what not to do. So then I made up my mind because we were hearing rumors from people that this is going to go for really long, and we had to make sure that something has to be done for this. That's when I started my home workouts all by myself.
Oh, that's great. So what would you suggest for people who had like an active lifestyle and suddenly they are into the sedentary mode and they don't know what else to do? And they're picking up, of course, some online videos or something. But what would you suggest them? They are not able to go to a gym or a park. So what would you suggest for people who are locked in?
So people who have been active even before the lockdown, who have been doing gyms for at least 4 or 5 days in a week, or doing some kind of a running or some kind of a walking on day-to-day out basis, I think it's not very difficult for them because they know how to cope up with it. They somehow find the time. They'll either go for walks or they'll go for runs, but the only thing that has stopped them is the gym. So sometimes a few people get motivated. They'll go on for a few days all by themselves because of that initial josh and all that. But eventually it just drops down because of, I can say, a lot of time on their hand. Okay, so you can say that there's no schedule to follow. They are just free, like how you put animals out of the zoo and they all are free to go everywhere, do whatever they want to do, watch Netflix for hours together, morning, evening, day and night, and binge eating. So that's the problem. So they are not following a schedule for themselves.
So what would you suggest? How can a layman who is not having a routine, maybe how do they have, being at home, everybody are bored. So how do they get back to that life where they feel active for themselves?
So active for themselves, firstly what we have to do is make sure you're making a schedule for yourself, you know, that you have a time zone to watch Netflix, you have a time zone to take care of your household needs, your household chores, and then you have a time to spend with your family and your work if you're working from home, and a time slot compulsory for your workout every single day. So you'll have to either make a mental note of it, or you can, it's okay to make a journal, you know, write it down that this is the time slot for this, like 7 to 8 is my workout, 8 to 10 is my household chores, 10 to 5 is my work, and then evening Netflix, could be anything.
Awesome. So an organized day.
An organized day, yeah, make a schedule for everything.
The people who are trying working out for the first time, for them it would be a slightly tougher thing to decide on what workouts they need to do. So let them go slow by either walking. But staying home, what would you suggest? Going to a park or going to a gym is not a possibility now.
True.
So being home, walking, like how much can you do? What other things can you do to keep active?
Okay, so basic things to keep you active, even if you can't go to the park and walk, is either you'll have a terrace, or you'll have a compound, or you'll have stairs at home. Okay, so either of the things you'll definitely have in your house. So just start off with these basic things, okay? Like initially first 15 days, walking up the stairs, walking down the stairs, and at least like 5 to 6 times, and at one shot. Then you can do walks around the house or on the terrace or anything. A basic simple thing you can do is indulge in an outdoor play. Yeah, that would be good. Badminton, like right now you have to keep social distancing, so it's a good game to play outside, on the roads or on the terrace, or if you have a good compound wall, the distance is naturally maintained.
So
So that's the easiest way to maintain. Yeah. So other than that, normal workout would be using your own body weight. Using your own body weight types of workout. If you are aware of a few exercises, then you can do them.
Okay.
For a complete beginner, they wouldn't know what is a squat, what is a push-up, what is a burpee. It would be very difficult for them to start by then.
But YouTube videos are the biggest tutorials right now. The videos are everywhere, and
Yes.
people are also having that as their module for working out.
So
So
they
how
are
far
having.
is it safe to go ahead with those?
It is okay, as I said, if you have an experience about working out in the past, then I'm sure it's okay. Yeah, but then if you're just like a fresher, you do need supervision.
So in what way do you think, how many hours a day or how many hours in a week do one need to schedule their workout?
So you'll have to work out 5 to 6 days in a week, okay? And anywhere between 45 minutes to 60 minutes is more than enough. If you're giving yourself 100% in that 45 to 60 minutes, yes.
But is it possible for everyone to give 1 hour a day? Isn't it too much? Is there something we can keep ourselves active, still not working out so much?
See what happens, there is a formula that the body starts reacting to your exercises. It's only after the first 20 minutes. Okay, the first 20 minutes your body is just getting warmed up, just going into the flow. So if you want that actual fat burn to happen, that happens only post 20 minutes. So 45 to 60 minutes, you have to give it.
But there are people, like yes, proper fitness enthusiasts will be loving to work for 1 hour.
Yeah.
But people with different ailments or different age groups will not be that comfortable. So what would you suggest them? How long they need to work out?
So people who are having ailments or injuries or anything, I'm sure those will definitely have outside guidance from another trainer or doctor or something. For them, I would suggest they can do how much ever their body asks them to do. Okay, now there is a limit where every individual can take. Okay, there is some people cannot exceed more than 20 minutes. It's perfectly all right. I'm not saying that day one itself you have to go 1 hour or anything like that. You can start off slow, 20 minutes for the first day. Next day you go 25 minutes. Next day you go 30 minutes. Every day just increase 5 minutes to see where you are. The day you feel that your increased time is getting you overtired and you can't do it, stick to that. For example, if day 1 you did 20, day 2 you did 25, day 3 you did 30, and 30 is being very difficult for you, then for the next 3 days, stick to 30. You will start feeling better. Then you can easily go to 35 and so on.
So people usually do a lot of cardio in that 30 minutes. So that cardio will burn a lot of fat for them. So how far is it good to continuously do only one type of exercise?
So now it is very important for us to realize that our body needs different kinds of workout, because our body is just not made in one way. every body has been made in different ways. Some people need more cardio, some people need more strength, some people need more flexibility. But we should remember that exercising is a combination of all these three elements. If you do only cardio, you'll end up injuring yourself. If you do only strength, you're not going to build up on your stamina. And if you're going to do only flexibility, the stamina and the strength is going to be missing.
So how do you draw the balance?
So the balance comes this way. You need to realize what is your goal, first of all. Okay, so whether it's weight loss or muscle gain, or these are the two main things: weight loss and muscle gain. So depending on that, you should balance out your. So if you're looking at weight loss, then you need to add 2 to 3 cardios in a week, 2 strength training and 1 flexibility workout. And if you're looking at building strength, then you got to give 2 cardios in a day, 3 strength trainings and 1 flexibility.
So combining along with yoga, it gives the flexibility also. But is it definitely necessary to do a lot of this, like 6 days of 2 cardios, 3 strength and 1 flexibility? Like, does it sound too much?
For sounding, it might sound too much. It might sound like, oh my God, this is such a big goal types, But then when you actually see, okay, let's get to this logic. You eat food every single day, don't we? Yes, we do. Because our body needs it. So why can't we work out every single day? Because our body needs it.
True. Very true.
So it's as simple as that.
So now you're suggesting 6 days a week of workout. So how do one plan about their strength, flexibility and cardio?
Okay, now 6 days a week. Okay, the plan for the workout could be this way. First of all, you need to make sure whether you're doing cardio, strength or flexibility. The first rule of all 3 elements is keep it sweet and simple. We call it KISS. Keep it sweet and simple. So 45 minutes to 60 minutes is short, sweet, simple. You might find it, a big time frame. How am I going to sustain for so long? But trust me, with the kind of recovery that you get in between, with the kind of workout that you get, it will just go like this. Okay, now coming to your question again, how do you plan these workouts? Now for cardio workouts, you could do HIIT format, which is called high intensity interval training. Now going back to YouTube, like how YouTube is giving you a lot of tutorials for workout, YouTube also gives you a lot of music. Yeah, so you can pick any music which lifts your heart rate up. Okay, so I would suggest if you're doing HIIT workouts, high intensity workouts, you could stick to something like 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, if you're a beginner. If you're an intermediate, you can easily sustain intermediate to advanced people who work out, could take anywhere between 30 seconds work and 10 seconds rest, or 40 seconds work and 10 seconds rest. Now, the different kinds of workout that you can do in cardio, for a beginner, it could be simple basic moves like squats, lunges, high knees up, heel raises and skaters, without any jumps, without any propulsions. Just basic stuff to avoid injuries, because every house, every person has different flooring. So no jumps allowed at home with that kind of a flooring at all. And please make sure you wear shoes. Other than yoga, all the other workouts do need basic shoes. So that's our cardio workout. So for intermediate to advanced people, they can go up to, they'll know how to design their workout. So they will know a lot of exercises like squat jump, burpees, lunge dynamics, dynamic lunges or quick lunges or quick skaters. Again, intermediate advanced guys, you know how to go about these workouts. So that comes our cardio part. There's a strength part. We could just change the time duration here. So strength, we could take 60 seconds work and 20 seconds rest. The longer you work out a particular exercise, okay, it starts building strength. So in strength, using your own body weight, you could do push-ups, mountain climbers, again deep squats, lunges which require full range of motion. And if you have bottles at home, 2 liters each hand, you could do bicep, you could do tricep workout, you could do overhead presses, and you could do combination of lunges, overhead press, lunges and overhead press
So
together.
you do not have any weights. You can just do with the water bottles available at home.
1 liter, 2 liter bottles you can do. You can combine a variety of workouts.
Awesome. And the flexibility part?
And the flexibility part, you could do yoga, you could do Pilates, you could do any of these workouts. Now again, yoga, you need to understand how much your body can take. Now when we are watching tutorials or when you're watching certain videos, they might go a big range of motion because your body is able to take it. So please make sure whatever videos that you're picking up, all the videos have lower option as well as higher options in them. Because just in case if you're not able to do the higher option, you can do the lower option. Always remember, something is better than nothing.
That's a great combination, like strength, and that includes functional training also.
Functional training, yes. When I said overhead press, lunges for advanced to intermediate people, that also includes functional training.
This is mainly for a proper regular working out people. Yes. And for the newcomers, again, they can go with the basic stand.
Now again, there are a lot of videos out there which have a combination of workouts for beginners as well as for advanced and for intermediate people. So that's why I said always choose these kind of workouts where both the options are given, so that the beginners can also benefit as well as the advanced and the intermediate.
I think there's always a huge amount of knowledge available over there. The number of videos there, everything is available. But the knowledge to pick the right kind of workout is more important. Yes. Than just randomly you Google it, you find hundreds of videos, thousands of videos out there. Absolutely. But the perfect one which is suitable for our body. So how do one gain that kind of knowledge?
Now firstly, as I said, that always take up videos which gives you options for lower options and higher options. If that person who is doing the video is really advanced in their career, they will definitely give you these options. Okay. The right kind of workout for your body is, firstly you should try and analyze what kind of a body is yours. Now every body is very different. For one person, yoga might suit really well. They might do really wonders doing yoga every single day. They might lose weight, they might have a lean body. But the same thing might not be for another person. That other person might need a lot of cardio because of a lot of reasons, and might need a lot of cardio, functional, and a combination of those kind of workouts. And there's another set of people with strength training, they can do wonders. So firstly, you should understand what is your body type. So for that, we will have to actually, again, you need to do a proper BMI for your body. Now again, with this lockdown, it's very difficult to do a BMI, okay, to go to the gyms and do BMI. That's why I said that, have a combination of all these three in your weekly workout, so that you understand what is working the best for you.
In the process, you get better understanding of your body, so that you pick what suits your body the best.
Yeah, for example, take me for example, over a long run, I have been doing a lot of weightlifting, heavy weightlifting through the years. But then I really didn't see a great change in myself. I was working out, I had an active lifestyle, but then there is certain times where you really want to see a great change, which wasn't happening. Very frankly speaking, in this last 6 months of lockdown, I have done all kinds of workout by myself at home, like functional, using my own body weight, HIIT, kickboxing. I've accommodated all of these 6 or 7 days in a week. I work out all days in a week. 6 or 7 days in a week, I've done all of these things, and trust me, the results that I'm seeing for my body right now is a lot more different than what it used to be when I used to just lift heavy weights.
So you mean that you work out 7 days, but you understand your body and balance it. So you know when to recover, when to give that space for your body to recover. So it's not that you jump every day or you just lift weights every day. Like what is that? What is your typical routine?
So like I said, I have understood my body over a long period of time. I have analyzed what my body actually needs. So even though I work out all 7 days in a week, not all 7 days I'm jumping and doing cardio or doing kickboxing or any of those forms. Okay, so I give only 2 days a week I give cardio. 1 day I give complete functional workout for my body. Okay, and 2 days I give strength training. Now strength training also 2 days. 1 day I have a set of barbell and plates at home. I do with barbell and plates for 1 day, and the other day I use resistance band, and the other 2 days I do flexibility, Pilates and yoga.
So you're beautifully balancing it then. That's the reason you're able to work out all 7 days a week.
So I'll give 3 days of cardio strength and another cardio, and I'll give a break in between with yoga and Pilates, and the same follows.
You are a legend there, standing out there. But for a common person, is working out at 3 or 4 days a week a good thing to start off with?
A good thing to start off with for a normal layman, for a basic for basic levels who have not done workout ever, I would suggest 3 days in a week should be good. Okay, 1 day you do your cardio, 1 day you do your strength, and 1 day you do your yoga and flexibility.
You have been there, done that. Literally the weights, RPM, strength training and yoga. But you have now compiled everything and found your magic pill. Like you have got your set of workouts. So if people can find that out, I think that's
great. Yeah. That's what you need to analyze and understand. What is your body type? So and work accordingly.
And then it makes sense also, right? You know what exactly you want to do and you should do.
And you design your program or you design your workouts in such a way.
So you say 3 days a week is a good to start with. So that's a good consistency. So what is important, consistency or the intensity?
Okay, that's a very tricky question and very important question. So consistency is very important to keep you going to see better results. Now intensity can vary depending on how consistent you are. Okay, now if you're working out thrice in a week and you're getting a break in between 2 days, then those 3 days you could go a little intense with your workout. If you're working out 5 days in a week, then you could go 2 days high intensity, 1 day low intensity, and followed by the same. And if you are working out like me 6 or 7 days in a week, then you do 3 days back to back high intensity or high to medium intensity, and then go low on your intensity. But consistency is the key. If you're not consistent, you're not going to see any results.
So what do you think, Veena, are the precautions or the safety measures one can take or one need to have in mind before working out at home?
It's very important to know that you do not overdo your workouts. Okay, so stay in a limit as much as your body can take it. If you're feeling any kind of difficulties or uneasiness, or you don't feel like working out or pushing yourself, it's okay, just let it go. Now there's a thin line between the last sentence that I said and laziness. Okay, now you need to realize what is it that your body is not able to push and what is laziness. Sometimes it's this laziness that you do not move, and sometimes your body actually talks to you, tells you not to do or take rest for that particular day. Symptoms might be different for different people. Like for her symptoms and my symptoms cannot be the same. It might be very different. So you need to realize, how you realize what kind of workout is best for you, how you analyze your body, the same way you got to analyze and see and look into these symptoms, or talk to your body, listen to your body, and do only how much is needed. Sometimes you cannot push it, it's okay.
Oh, that's great. So what, people need to just have a workout routine for themselves to stay fit, or apart from that, what suggestions you would want to give them? Yes, active and fit is important, but they go hand in hand. So is exercise the only solution?
Exercise is not the only solution for an active lifestyle. There is no point in you working out for 1.5 hours or 2 hours in the day, and the rest of the day you're just like a couch potato. It's not going to help that way. So you have to make sure your entire day is active. You're walking around every 2 hours. If you have a desk job, okay, every 2 hours you make sure you're walking around for anything possible. Or you can do your basic small to small house chores, okay.
Now there's no choice, people have to do
People
that.
have to do it. Climb stairs. A lot of people have lifts in their house now, okay. So take the stairs as much as you can. It's always good to climb stairs. That's another thing. And the last thing that we're going to come into is food. If you are not having a balance between your food and your workout, it's not going to take you anywhere. Only working out with binge eating the entire day is not going to help you, and only nutrition, only good food, healthy food the entire day with no exercise or workout is not going to help you. This is like the weighing scale. It has to be equal. Otherwise, it's of no use. So we say it this way. In fitness terms, we say it that mindful eating is equal to mindful working out, mindful fitness is equal to a healthy lifestyle.
That's a perfect combination.
Yes.
No, I think that's great. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಯಟ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಹಾಗೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನಿಂದ ಮೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಸೊಸೈಟಿನ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ವೀಣಾ ಜೈನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.